How do self-driving cars actually work? You are probably already aware of the existence of autonomous or self-driving cars. They base the idea of an electric car on the fact that it uses electricity as its principal fuel source. This technology will not only make driving more comfortable, but will also increase safety. Want to know how they work? Stay with us until the end of the video, and it will surprise you. A self-driving car must provide autonomous driving, which gives it the ability to drive with non-human intervention. This reduces the risk of accidents by minimizing human error as much as possible. Life on board will be much easier, and it will reduce the accident rate. Different companies and enterprises are investing in the manufacture of a car that meets these objectives. Maybe you are one of those people who prefer to have full control of the vehicle you are riding in. But are you completely sure that it is the best for you and the rest of the passengers? My dear friend, statistics don't lie. Quick and safe decisions. Imagine all the things your phone can do with its tiny brain. Now, think that size is not an issue, and it can store several terabytes in its cargo area without taking away any capacity. There, the equivalent of several high-capacity computers generate a terabyte of information every hour, which is more than a normal person would generate using a smartphone for 45 years. Do you think that'll be enough for you? It tasks this component with processing many variables. What is around it? What are the other cars doing? What is the best route? Should we accelerate or brake? Everything that a human thinks consciously and unconsciously at the wheel, the vehicle's computer carries out in milliseconds. It does not hesitate and always chooses the safest option, something that takes an immense responsibility off your shoulders, not to mention your stress levels. Control. Just as our brains control the muscles of our hands and feet when driving, a network of electronic signals transmit guidelines to the steering, brakes, accelerator, and transmission to ensure that all electronic and mechanical systems function properly. It needs a network similar to the human nervous system. These additional functions require a lot of power. A conventional car would not have enough electrical current to power an autonomous car, so it is necessary to equip it with high-capacity batteries. But this is still not a problem. Remember, we're talking about standard capacity vehicles. Peripheral vision. Basically, the sensors in each autonomous vehicle are like eyes and ears for a human being. 2 LiDAR sensors, each capable of generating millions of beams, provide a full 360-degree view. Their approximate range is equal to the length of 2 soccer fields around the car. They are ready to see where the object is, its size, and what it appears to be. The cameras identify objects and read traffic signs on the streets, while the radars, prepared to work in rain, fog, or snow, increase the vision capacity, helping to determine the movement of the object compared to the car. All this sensor data feeds the brain of the autonomous vehicle to compare it with the 3D map. Software and hardware. Beyond this complex equipment, building a car of this type differs from building a conventional one because it must replicate everything that a person would do behind the wheel. Just as we have confidence in ourselves or other drivers, it is necessary to develop a virtual driver system that generates the same level of confidence in decision making. Technology thus allows autonomous vehicles to see, feel, think, and almost act like humans, and sometimes do it better than we do. Safety and communication features. To visualize their environment, self-driving cars require ultra-high-resolution 3D maps. These maps comprise everything the virtual driver knows about the route before the car moves. Once underway, the car uses its LiDAR, radar, and camera sensors to continuously scan everything around it and compare it to the 3D map. This identifies the precise location of the car on the road and its surroundings, and includes the system's knowledge of traffic laws and signs, so it is prepared to follow those rules to the letter. These sensors can also detect moving elements, such as pedestrians, cyclists, and other cars. They even read a police officer directing traffic. Logically, this requires even more sophisticated software and computational systems to identify and classify the wide variety of moving parts, especially pedestrians. They should bear in mind that human error causes over 90% of accidents. This is the reason that has led many companies and technology companies to bet on the manufacturer of the autonomous car. It has been estimated that these vehicles will generate billions of dollars in the coming years. Currently, there is no clear legal framework or legislation in which it can place autonomous cars, as the mere fact of taking one's hand off the wheel is a reason enough to penalize a driver. There are certain features that are expected for the first autonomous car that will allow it to perform autonomous driving. Pioneering companies. Apple. We know the people from Cupertino for their constant announcements about technological progress. This company is trying to position itself among the first brands of autonomous cars and intends to lead the market of driverless vehicles to implement autonomous driving in their future models. They seek to incorporate voice control mechanisms. Its bet is huge and already surpasses both Google and Tesla in this matter. Among its most important weapons is the experience of an operating system based on artificial intelligence, through which the vehicle learns from the experiences lived and improves. Seat. The automotive company of Spanish origin and currently part of the Volkswagen Group works intensively on the development of three technologies: the connected, electric, and autonomous car. Seat has predicted that the electric car will be a reality in less than 5 years, just as autonomous cars will be on the road within 10 years. Seat's autonomous cars are currently in the production and distribution phase. Technology is advancing by leaps and bounds, and this company is betting big to face the new challenges that the market will offer. Tesla. This company has been a pioneer in the manufacture of driverless vehicles for years. At the forefront of the development of autonomous cars, they are committed to total autonomous driving in which the driver does not need to move a single finger. Some of Tesla's autonomous cars already have technology capable of seeing 360 degrees from a distance of 250 meters, or analyzing the data they receive 40 times faster than the current vehicles. But not everything is joy for the company. The latest accidents in their test prototypes have given much talk about, but have improved their technology. And since announcements alone are not enough, Tesla has undertaken a coast-to-coast tour in the United States with its autonomous vehicles to show their reliability. Would you dare to take one of these experimental trips? We know that other companies such as Google or Volvo are also at the forefront of self-driving vehicle production. Did you know that there were already so many vehicle brands producing self-driving cars? Do you have a favorite? Tell us which one it is in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel. We upload material often, and ring the bell to be informed about every vehicle we upload. See you next time.